Hello, everybody. Or should I say, good morning, good day, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time it is. I welcome thee to this. Hopefully, the audio levels are alright, and hopefully, you are interested in seeing what Baldur's Gate 3 looks like. Obviously, I will be warning you that there will be spoilers to the game and story by watching this. But without further ado, let's dive right in. We will be starting off at the start of, well, not the exact start, but very close to the start of Act 2. We have chosen the Tactician difficulty for our combat, which is, I believe, the hardest difficulty they had. And the aim of this stream is not so much to cheese the game, I guess, but rather the idea is that I will be doing role playing as if this was a D&D 5e game or any other tabletop role playing game, with my character in the forefront, obviously. So let us load right on in. Now, I have been playing D&D 5e for January 2018, so I would consider myself to be a veteran player of D&D 5th edition, and I have also been DMing for about as long because I had a couple of friends who I figured were also very interested in trying out the 5th edition D&D back then. And I was myself personally interested in being a DM as well, so I figured, well, I'll do that for them, and then I'll play with some people that I found online. And yeah, I've been like I've really liked D&D 5th edition. It is unfortunately the only D&D edition that I have played, so I am obviously can't speak for the other D&D editions. I have not played any Pathfinder or other similar games either, so my experience on tabletop role-playing game comes purely from D&D. But considering that Baldur's Gate 3 is a game that is well, made with that backdrop in mind, as well as the most recognizable Forgotten Realms as the setting, I think I'll be quite fine with that. And I've had a lot of fun with the game so far in Act 1. And yeah. So as I said, we're at the start of Act 2. We've pretty much just walked through this sort of long corridor, I guess you could say. And that did not end up panning well. But we have found this little side nook in our adventure here so far, which held some loot. Most importantly of which was this was apparently, I assume this skeleton is the remains of the of a druid, quite likely of the druidic circle that we met in the first act. And I believe he was here to fight the corruption of the shadows, at least according to his diary. But considering his state, that and the somewhat frantic or paranoid, beaten, other such adjectives, the end of his diary, he unfortunately seems to have made a minimal impact in the spread of this darkness. So, but it did give us some hints, some help, and because of that, we do have some dialogue from that we are going to be going through party members here. We are currently running Shadowheart, Carla, and Gale as our companion, as well as having Scratch around, who was a very good boy and found us a hidden chest there. Shadowheart is the cleric of Shar. Carla is a barbarian. We have made her a totem barbarian, and we have Gale, who is an evocation wizard. So let's start going through them. So Shadowheart, follower Shar. This corruption ostensibly caused by Shar followers, potentially their magic, maybe a magical artifact. We don't know yet. Probably has something interesting to say about it. Would imagine that it would feel familiar to a Sharite, I guess. But she has nothing specific to say about it, so I suppose we'll leave her be as is. What about Carla? She doesn't have anything particular to say at the moment. And Gale. Shadow magic is, as far as I understand, shadow magic is different from regular magic in that it comes from a different place of power. But there's the weave that powers regular magic, but then there's the shadow weave, which is like a corrupt mirror almost of the regular weave. So yeah, it will corrupt any who lack the power control it. While this would be funny, I do think that we just want more information about shadow magic in particular.
Expressly forbidden to indulge it.
Thank you for that, Bork. Hopefully, that little tweak should have reversed that particular issue. Followers of Mr. Those who call on true weave are expressly forbidden to indulge in. Alright, excellent, wonderful. And welcome to the stream, by the way. Happy to have you here. So, thought Mr. was magic god of all magic. Why forbid this? I mean, Mr. isn't known to be like an evil deity. It's not like she's the good aligned deity either, if I remember correctly. But most of the time, she wants stability, and if corruption is the name of the game with shadow magic, it would make sense that she wouldn't like it. I don't think we want to encourage this particular line of thought from our favorite wizard. Are you still bound by Mistress Doctrine? Of course he is. Like, even though the Mishra has given him more than a little bit of a tap or a timeout, he certainly still believes in her, and like he knows that he was at fault, so nothing wrong there. So this seems like the definitely seems like the lawful good way of taking it. And I mean, we are Oath of Vengeance as well on our Paladin here, so only one already tainted with evil would seek to use such magic. Because, well, let's be honest, most things in the dark aren't very pleasant.
Not necessarily. Magic has no inherent morality. Its effect is entirely down to the inclinations of the wielder. Even Mistra herself abstains from passing judgment on those who use the weave. Her job is to ensure magic exists, not to dictate the purposes to which it is applied. There's no denying a certain perfume of decay hangs over such dark magic, but that isn't to say it can't be put to good use, or at the very least, neutral use. Now, I think it's time we moved on to lighter subjects, for we too are lost to the darkness. Was there anything else?
Yeah, I'll be honest, like the calling it a perfume does perfumes quite a disservice. I would call it a stench or a rot. But yes. I guess we all have our opinions on such matters. I mean, it's a good point that yes, it comes down to the inclination of the wielder, but you can't, like, something cannot corrupt you. Like, if it doesn't inherently have some sort of, maybe not agency being the wrong word, but some sort of a, like, it inclines the user to do things. So, like, shadow magic wouldn't be able to corrupt you to be evil if it wasn't at least somewhat evil or inclined not to be stable, I guess. Like, at the most new aspects. But I suppose with a strong enough will, one could resist any temptation and such that comes with it. I mean, I am curious because he did say that Mystra doesn't govern how magic is being used, but I believe the Mystra, what, like, there used to be, and I'm not sure if it was in case of earlier editions or whether it is just in the lore, but there used to be spells that were more powerful than what we are currently capped at in 5th edition, because you are in 5th edition 9th level spells are the highest level of spell available, and I believe that has been in the lore of the realm. That is because Mystra herself has put a cap on the amount of magical power that a mortal can wield. If I remember correctly, that was because a mortal decided that, yeah, what if I would become a god? And I believe that was, the event is called, like, Karsus's Folly or something, which, if I also remember correctly, was pretty much the cataclysmic sort of beginning of the end for the Netherese Empire, which was, like, the most powerful empire for, like, several thousand years ago. So yeah, maybe it's like it's a good that there's a cap, but consider, like, it seems that rings a little hollow that saying that the goddess of magic doesn't govern how you use magical power. Yeah, I believe there were 10th and 11th level spell slots available to player characters even at some point in D&D, but that has since been curtailed. But let us see what Gale thinks of Mistress' demands.
She expects those who seek to use the weave to do so honestly, and with respect for its potential to destroy, as well as its potential to save. I doubt she's asked many of her followers to blow themselves up. That's a fate she's bequeathed exclusively to me. She wouldn't ask such a thing if it weren't our only means of survival. However much she's annoyed at me.
Yeah, one would imagine. One would imagine that if a god constantly kept asking their followers to go and blow themselves up, that might diminish the number of followers they have in the long run. But on the flip side, there are gods. There are definitely some gods who are just like, oh yeah, you should definitely, wherever you go, you should fight everybody, kill everybody, take all of their stuff, and then, you know, go to the next place and do that all over again. Like, there are definitely gods and other good, like, similar power aligned creatures in the world, or worlds, that you know. So there's at least some kind of a draw to that, I suppose, because those sorts of cultists do keep popping up all over the place. Like in several adventures, there's just, you know, But I suppose adventurers do need somebody to fight, and it can't always be goblins, and it can't always be kobolds. So, you know, crazed cultist is a pretty well. I suppose there's bandit, and then there's crazed cultist is like fourth place probably for that. But yeah, I would tend to agree that from what I've learned of the Mistress of Magic, she isn't exactly the most, like, she's generally a fairly level-headed goddess as things go. So just asking her followers to just blow themselves up all the time doesn't seem very like her. And I do have to agree, at least with Gail's assessment, that she doesn't seem like the sort of goddess who would, like, she's not making the quest that she has given to Gale. She's not making it lightly. So, what does Gale think of his own future, quote unquote?
Oh, you know me, ever the optimist. I'm trying to focus on the positives. Truth is, I was living on borrowed time already. Consuming those items would only have kept the orb sated for so long. If anything, I feel more at peace than I have in months. At least now I know my death will have purpose. It won't be a distant bang in the footnotes of history.
Well, it won't be a distant bang in the footnotes of history if we actually manage to get you where you're supposed to blow yourself up rather than falling along the wayside. But I suppose that wouldn't exactly be politic to be mentioning that. And I mean, I have full confidence in our ability to beat any bad guy that we come across. So, you know, there's also that. I do have to commend Gale in a sort of sense, and well, like, I've never been in his situation, but I can at least understand the sort of, like, the orb, while it was just hungering for magic to be fed to it, like, the orb was unstable and unpredictable. Now, at least with Mistress intervention here, there's, like, even if it is for a finite time, Gale has stability. He has control over, like, well, I mean, his own body and in essence his own fate. So yeah, I think I would honestly, like, probably would prefer that personally over the ever unstable, ever hungering orb in the chest thing that he had going on previously. So, what do you think, Bork? Any particular preference one way or another? I'll be honest, I don't think particular bridge doesn't look too safe. Yeah, it tells me that there's a chasm right underneath, which is, I mean, it's true. And it didn't break underneath us. I'm surprised. Very surprised. Okay, there's a dead boar over there. There's a signpost. What does the signpost?
Last Light Inn, west. Moonrise Towers, southwest.
Okay, so Last Light Inn is that way, and there is apparently a harper over there. Okay. Yeah, fair enough. It's just at the point where you're like, okay, I have given it an uncommon item and it's done nothing. I've given it a rare item and it does nothing. So now I need to sacrifice very rare and up items to it. It's gonna get expensive real fast. And like this is the worst type of loan shark where it's not, oh yeah, I'm gonna, like, come and repossess your house. It's the sort of loan shark who goes, you and all of your friends are gonna be dead if you don't, like, do this.
The animal never had a chance. The curse consumes everything it touches.
Yeah, that does seem to be the case. That the curse consumes everything. Okay, there's a rotten carrot. And shadow root stack. And that's about it for crystal here. Well, since there's a harper over there, we do know that harpers, well, we've looted a harper sort of treasury, I guess, or a supply cache. So far our interactions with the Order are good. Oh, more Harpers. Nice.
Stay together. Keep to the light.
Sensible judgment from there. I wasn't exactly being that stealthy.
Stop! Who's there?
Yeah, alright. Oh boy, I am committed. I am committed to playing the Paladin path. I feel that this is needlessly antagonistic. I honestly do feel that this is slightly more than slightly needlessly antagonistic here. I am also definitely not a nightmare in the dark. That's not a very lawful good thing to say. Like, like I would. but yeah. No, I guess I will not have my good intentions questioned. I am also a noble by background, so I feel that this would be the noble choice of going with the proper manners, but there's honestly been only a couple of Oath of Vengeance pop-ups so far. Like, generally they've been more generalist, I'm a paladin pop-ups, so yeah, we're going with the Oath of Vengeance. A paladin, one who will take you down if you're foolish enough to strike first.
Whether we attack or not depends entirely on you, love. Come into the light. Hands high.
Okay, I succeeded a perception check for something. Or somebody succeeded a perception check. Orbs, humans. I do like the fact that, like, I don't have my hands up high,
Jonas, move in.
What are you? Fancy. Oh.
Jonas!
I'm here! Where are you?
Jonas? Can you see our torches?
I can't see anything! Something's wrong.
Okay.
Follow my voice. Come back to the light.
That's...
Who's there? Meg? Is that...
Okay. I was like... Yeah.
Jonas?
I was like, yeah, that's probably not Jonas talking anymore, but yeah. Yeah, it still was.
There you are. Come. Join me.
Jonas.
Yeah. I do like the fact that they do give you the option to just be like, yeah, nope, I'm out. But, yeah, Jonas is gone. All that remains is a monster. One that I intend to kill.
Harpers! You heard the man! To arms!
Surprisingly enough...
Jonas, make every strike count!
Oh, that's a lot of... Not something I've seen before, potentially. Yes, Polar Master opportunity attacks. And... I made the save, thank God. That's good. Okay, so he's okay. Dog. Doesn't have enough movement. Now it does. Whee! And then Yeah, they're resistant. Yeah. They're resistant to all of them, and the only thing... Yep. Fair enough. Radiant damage it is. Critical miss. Ah! The bastards! I would honestly want all of these, all of our erstwhile Harper allies here to survive. Real question is, we've only got 2 rages. Is this a rage time? They don't seem overall that they are also. Keep thinking that, yeah, they don't seem all that bad, but then they're lightning resist, they're fire resist, they're thunder resist, acid resist, cold resist, immune to necrotic, poison immunity. Yeah. Unlike we. Yes, that's. I'm unsure that I'll approach them. Yeah, I think we're going to just. We're just going to keep our rage because Carla is very good at killing things that don't have that many hit points, even if they are resistant to her swings. Because Great Weapon Master is like attacking with advantage in Great Weapon Master. It's pretty dope.
Swords meet sorcery.
All right. No. Throw out an ice knife. Throw out a shatter. I don't think we want to use our only level 3 spell slot here. Yeah, let's not Netherese orb blast either here, I feel. I think we're gonna go for ice knife. The splash radius. I can only get 2 of them. I think that we're just going to shatter, and because he is evocation wizard, this should not hit the harbor. They are considered allies, right? Are they considered allies? Do I want to take the chance of... I don't think I want to take the chance of them not being considered allies and hitting them, so we'll just hit 3 of them. That was a very unsatisfying shatter.
Striking distance.
Oh, okay, there's another ship. Okay, cool enough.
To me.
I think these things are undead, if I am correct. They are indeed undead. So, one of the coolest things that any cleric gets access to. Little known ability called Turn Undead. No, not that. Not light. Here it is. Turn Undead. Let's see what they say. I believe that is colloquially known as get fucked undead.
Survival is all that matters.
Survival is all that matters. We care about. He's no threat to anyone. So I think we're just going to.
Swift as my feet can carry me.
Just gonna go over here, and we're gonna try and try and finish out this guy. Ah! Yeah, of course. So, my Paladin, as his primary weapon, is using a glaive that has this particular effect on it. How's she doing? Oh, not doing too well. Okay. Right. As I was saying, our Paladin has a glaive, and one of the things that the glaive has it does extra lightning damage, but it has a chance that it might stun the wielder on a swing. So, all right, let's do that, and then thankfully we have the awesomeness that is Carla, who is just what would colloquially be known as an absolute beast of a woman. So, yeah, thank God she's here.
I don't fancy their chances.
I believe there's one more shade left, and I believe that if I can bring to light, like so, he will become visible. Now, the real question is... It is no longer turned, but it's only got 2 HP left.
Heading there.
There. 55 for Sacred Flame compared to Fireball. Okay. We'll do Sacred Flame. Alright.
Well done. Now we've got to move.
Easy
I know a
enough.
safe place. Give me your map.
Okay. I assume that's the inn that she bought. I wonder what they were actually doing here.
Keep your torch high. If you step into the shadows, you'll be felled in a heartbeat.
Safe place, somewhere the shadows can't penetrate. All in a moment. Thanks, but I'm heading to hours. Yeah, knowing a safe place does seem like a good idea.
That's right. Protected by magic. Only spot in the region that's not been swallowed up by this damn curse. Light will save you here on the outskirts, but a few paces deeper you're screwed. If you want to catch your breath, the inn's the only place to do it. Hope to see you there. Harpers, move out!
Alright then. Well, we didn't get an answer to the particular question of what the hell they were doing here. Like just wandering patrol of Harpers. They left their dead behind as well. I wonder if he has anything. I guess we'll just pick all that stuff then.
Salutations.
Do you have how to speak with dead available? That is the question.
The corpse remains silent.
Nope. Corpse from. I was hoping that we'd get some answer out of that, but
I've wished to live in more interesting times.
will be picked up soon. On here, don't think 4 or 12 is enough. Then have more than enough potion healing. Rest. Fine. Gale.
Ready and willing.
No one's stopped me yet. Can't give up now.
Got over it.
He had dreams of boarding a ship in Baldur's Gate and seeing the world. But then the darkness came.
Oh. Are these like memories of the people? Huh.
You sense a young woman gazing at Moonrise Towers in awe. Perhaps one day she will get to gaze out from atop it, she hopes.
That sounds like that happened either a long time ago, like before the Moonrise Tower was the center of... Yeah, that sounded like either that happened a long time ago, or she's a Sharite, or potentially one of the Absolutes. We'll have to...
You see a man stalking slowly through the woods, bow half drawn. If he bags a deer, the whole family will be kept fed all winter.
Nope. I can't even pick those up, it is just... It's just a short sword. Okay, shadow root sack.
How much farther can I go?
That'll leave me. What? Torches, I guess. Not sure how useful extra torches are, generally speaking. When I've never had a torch run out,
Direct me.
and it doesn't exactly feel like we do also have a cleric that has light cantrips, so it's not doesn't exactly seem the most.
These boots have seen everything.
Might as well. Wheelbarrow, crate. What about you?
In her former life, this girl played in the nearby woods. She was always the best at climbing trees.
Yeah, that's just sad. That's the first night order. Considering we got its solution. Pick all of these up. Yeah, the little girl. Probably a little girl. That's quite tragic. I wonder how long they've been like that. Like, do these shadows have a, I don't know, shelf life? Seems like the wrong, adventure. Less than prepared for. Bone. Rusty dagger. The rusty dagger. So
Whatever comes, I'm ready. Let's get this lock to yield.
guidance. Wonderful.
Blood. No,
I have a
never
feeling
mind.
that there's gold potion. This. That's the one. Looks like there's like a there. We'll go check that out. There's a fire there as well.
If
so
not
it
over,
doesn't
then through.
think it's a dangerous place. We'll go check that out, see what the tomb says.
Ellie May, my light, my hope, my joy.
Yeah, I don't think we'll be disturbing this particular grave. Mostly because it's not a very... It is clearly somebody's final resting place. Don't think it's very lawful good of me to go rummaging for. Which is obviously contrary to the fact that we're literally just taking everything else that we find and we've looted corpse. Yeah, I Oh, that's because for some reason the animation didn't play. I guess I was in an awkward angle. Guess I was in an awkward angle there. Let's see what we get. A scroll of clouded daggers. Yeah, that just goes immediately. Gale and some money. Right. Enough for rope. I have not found a use for rope yet. Never used any, like, I am carrying rope on my person, but I have not yet found any sort of, oh, this interaction, have rope. It'll help here. It's fine for there. Well, there appears to be dead harpers over there, and we do have Speak with the Dead active. Galen. But this harpers. Ice. I don't. Boiled ones. Let's see what. So any questions? What did these harpers die of? Shadows. Just very dangerous shadows is my guess. Find the borders of that blight. Ruins east of last light proved highly dangerous. Biting shadows. Their suspicious one is that house on the hillock a little. Dark and empty. Voices. One of the others swears to me that he hears its laughter. From it. Surely his imagination must be getting the better of him. Not sure that he's. I doubt that he's. It would be getting the better of him, but I don't think it's actually a child making the child noises. And if Githyanki warriors were looking that place up and down, those Githyanki warriors are probably dead. Let's see. Gold, potion of greater healing, rotten. Big harper, singular gold, scroll of fly over to Gale. Alright, Gale.
Yes?
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Alright. Right. What happened to you?
The forest. No escape. The darkness turns all. Twists all.
That wasn't as clear of an answer as he was probably hoping that it would be. Well, I mean, they probably came from the Last Light Inn, so this seems like a pointless question. What were you doing here?
Scouting. Seeking. Gaps in cultist defenses.
Come on, Bork. You have never had a DM who you have cast Speak with the Dead with that at least I have been witness to. So you know, those sorts of DMs, like when you put them under that pressure, ask them like questions that they weren't prepared for. Like, yeah, I can commiserate with that sort of if they're not great in improv. Fair enough. Corrupts all. Did they find any gaps in the cultist defenses? That's a very interesting question.
Caravan to Moonroy's towers. Know how to keep the shadows at bay.
Huh. Know how to keep the shadows at bay. A caravan. Okay. So Yeah, and that would be a gap in their defenses, I suppose, like, but more interestingly, I would certainly like to know how to keep the shadows at bay more than a bunch of torches. Right, that didn't give us any, so that was the third question, so we got 2 questions left. I think we already know the answer to this one. I'm not sure how much this is relevant, and I don't think he knows the answer to this question. But I think if there is a potential for a follow-up question, it's probably this one.
Last light, Isabel.
Isabel. I don't think any of the Harpers that we met was named Isabel. Though that could be, I suppose, first name, and I think we only know like there was a Harper someone. I don't remember her name now, but so no follow-up questions on that, which is unfortunate because I figured that, you know, you could ask who is Isabel, like as a follow-up question. It feels quite natural there. But yeah, let's ask who.
Dull light spar. Scout.
Because we did not.
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
Fair enough. I feel that, like, we got some information out. Like, the caravan information is very good. I wonder, can we get any more answers about these?
The corpse remains silent.
No. Figured as. But overall, yes, I would.
Come on, let's go.
I think that was a
mind.
That was a useful
In it.
useful little chapter.
That light. It's protecting me from the curse.
Oh. Okay, it's okay. Why does seek protection? Right. Okay. Why did lift the shadow? Halson. Right. Right. We talked to Halson about this. Continue traveling to Shadowheart. Reach the ancient temple. We need to go to Baldur's Gate for that one. We need to find the heart of the Absolute, which is probably quite far away for now. Travel Moonrise Towers, Mountain Pass. Okay. Right, these are completed quick. Fair enough. Alright, so. Yeah, alright.
No time to rest.
So. I don't know why I went into.
The Dark Lady shields me. I can feel her.
Okay. Oh, okay, fair enough. Okay, that was a very curious magical effect that just happened to our cleric there. Ooh, her perception failed. Okay. Oh, okay. This definitely did not see that. So, oh boy. And they even got a surprise round on us. Okay. Okay. Not too bad. Not too bad. 28. That's a big one. I think what we need to do is we don't want to stay on this bridge, because if they decide Oh, I'm very tempted to just walk over there and attempt to shunt the Shadow Curse Needle into the castle. Because let's be honest, I don't think these particular lads are at all too. Not enough for it. All right, fair enough. Go over there and stop. Nope. All right. Well, Shadowheart isn't meant to be made. Okay. So far so good. I don't think we'll be needing.
In position.
I don't think we'll be needing range here. Let's see. All right. Take that off. Sure that we hopefully finish this guy. And of course it's a critical hit, isn't it? We'll put this back on and then go for the bonus action swing. We got 80% chance of hitting. Alright. Carla doing good work.
Transport is set.
The land sport. Over here. These are plants. Yep, they're. Yep. They are. Huh. They are entirely immune to thunder. Huh. Oh, never mind. That's. Wait. Yeah. Okay. That. Apparently, like Carla's. I believe, like Carla's sword has the specific ability that, yeah, if you hit someone, you might silence them. Surprisingly enough, okay. Gale, I was expecting a little better there with 80% success. But yeah, apparently, if you silence somebody, like not with the silence spell, but as in with just. No, that was the wrong spell slot. Okay, our character is almost down. That's. Switch that out. Right. Greater healing, and then I do hate that the switching, or at least toggling the light source is. It seems a little clunky that it's an action. Nice. A full-on master, yes. Still up. And it managed to smack him even through the shield. Ooh, that. Okay, yeah. Yep, they are not really to be trifled with, I guess. Use your bonus action with that. And then Sacred Flame. Or ugh. Okay. Otherwise, stay there. Alright, that's a big one down. Damn, Carla, I was like, last round I complimented you on your good effort, and now you just whiff. And you miss as well, Gale. This is just not. I guess we need to get to that shadow, to that inn. Faster than I figured. You are entangled. Why are you entangled? It's very not nice. Yeah, okay. I mean, we are going to take a short rest. We are going to take a short rest after this, so we might as well use the Vow of Enmity because we do get some temporary hit points with our main character, our Paladin to help keep him fight. Miss and a miss. Maybe I underestimated these guys, like how dangerous these guys are, because like on the surprise round they mostly seem to miss, but that might have been a little too arrogant. I think he's got that handled. I think if we can get some damage over there, he makes the save against him. Of course he does. Every goddamn time. Alright. Yeah, Carla is actually taking quite a bit of damage here, so... take passive away. Hopefully... got that. Alright, have a good one, Bork. I'm sure we can handle it from here. Okay, that's not great that it didn't tell me that that was gonna happen. Okay, but
Release me.
okay. Hey, Gale, you actually managed to do something. You managed to hit. Wonderful. You missed. Alright. That's a miss. That's a hit. But that's not gonna be enough. Not gonna be enough to put him down with this. And not the greatest. Alright. Sacred Flame, come on! Yes! Sacred Flame.
Oh my word.
Carla.
Knees high.
Over there. Alright. Reckless. Yes. Kill him. Over there. Bonus action attack. Damn it.
Rough tempest I will raise.
Rough tempest I will raise. Fair enough. Big miss.
Blood comes easy these days. Can't slow down.
Oh. This was a tougher fight than I expected. That I probably underestimated. But, okay.
There is work to do.
Let's Huh. I wonder why he exploded and no one else did. I think what we're gonna do is short rest.
That helped.
At least things have stayed interesting.
Okay. They all... Yeah, shadowy. Elixir, vicious. Necrotic resistance. Yeah, necrotic resistance seems like an alright thing. Gotta root back. Acre trouble. We already did. What was it? Necrotic resistance? Yeah, this seems like a very good thing to do, so we'll just instantly have it on hand. Elixir of Viciousness. What does Elixir of Viciousness do? What does an elixir? Where did it go? Elixir of Viciousness. Oh. Probably blind. Can't see. There it is. Number you need to roll to land a critical hit is reduced by 1. Oh, it's so 19 is a critical instead of 20. All right, that's a very. I feel that that's a very full elixir to power. Get a. Let's get ourselves a second one. I don't think we need potion of animal speaking at the moment, so potions. Elixir. There we go. Oh,
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have.
They all just.
Very well.
Oh, that's the thing that. Those vines actually.
A long way to go still. What are
Alright,
you
let's lock
hiding?
it. Put the chest. There. Alright. Easy as pie. Get over. Hopefully something. Scroll of Vampiric Touch, Melanchites. This goes there.
Swift as my feet can carry me.
I'm ready. Whatever it takes.
Cast the light.
Still breathing, despite everything.
I think we're just gonna go and
Never
check
wanted
out,
the easy path.
check out the inn. Having some kind of safe haven to go back to. Camp circle. You know, looting.
Corpse is tainted by the shadows, no doubt. Best avoided.
Roger that. Looked quite painful. I mean, I am tempted to just see what happens if I lose the Raven Corpse, but I mean, it's a bird. It probably didn't have to. All right, is this
This
it?
place is protected. Must be the refuge the Harpers spoke of.
For a warm bed and full stomach, look no further. Welcome to the Last Light Inn.
You know, I have a feeling that the Last Light Inn was called the Last Light Inn before this whole shadow thing happened, and, you know, in retrospect, it feels quite gloomy if that is the case, but on the other hand, very poetic.
No shadows here. Something must be keeping it at bay.
Made it back. So have they, apparently.
You there! Step forward and keep your hands off your weapons.
Easy. He's with me.
Come.
Okay.
Jahira!
No sign of Isabel yet. Not so warm a welcome, apparently. I do have to say the there is a part of me that would like to would like to answer a little cheekily here, but I am just gonna go with the Paladin option because it seems very appropriate for the at ease, Jaheira. I'm no threat. I'm bound by oath not to harm the innocent.
Ha! Well, I am certainly no innocent, Paladin. So I'll bind you with vines a moment longer, if you do not mind.
I mean, I do mind.
This is why we're here, you see. It is a curious creature that hides all manner of secrets. But if there's one thing that we know, it's that it knows its own kind. You should never have come here, true soul.
Yeah, no. I mean, we're not technically a true soul. I mean, I feel that raging against the vines is just not the smartest thing that one could be doing. So I think we're just gonna look to the Harpers that we managed to save.
Stop! What are you doing? He's the one who saved us!
He's the one who protected the Emerald Grove.
Yup. Didn't leave a goblin standing. Not so bad to hang around with either. Saved two of my friends. One from a harpy, and one from a mad druid with a snake. I pretty much trust him with my life.
A true soul with a mind of his own?
How is that possible?
Of all the people who I thought would come to my rescue, she was not the one. Yeah. Like, showing the artifact seems like the right thing to do in the sense of a lawful good approach here, because like I work in mysterious ways is slightly funny, slightly cheeky, but also quite evasive. You'll have to take my word for it. I feel that's also a reasonable thing to say at this point if we want to keep the artifact a secret. But I mean, attack is out of the question. It's either because of this artifact, or you'll have to take my word for it. I think we'll show her the artifact.
What in the hells is that thing?
Did the thing in the bottle integrate, or did it just become extremely agitated? I mean, what in the hell is that thing? I think we just tell her what we know. I'll be on it like.
Congratulations. You've earned yourself the benefit of the doubt.
I'm glad
Hear
to
me,
hear that.
Harpers. All clear. At ease. I'll not pretend to understand what that artifact is. But I'm old and wise enough to recognize a sliver of hope when it crawls out of the dark. Tell me, why have you come here?
Why have we come here? I'm here on holiday. Again, I feel that I am quite, what would you call it? I'm quite, I would say that I'm quite, taken generally by the funny and the smug lines, but it's just not how we roll here. I mean, I do kind of want a cure for the parasite in my head, but the absolute is definitely our purpose here. So, to destroy the absolute in its lair, Moonrise Towers.
Then you found an ally in me. For that is precisely why I am here. There's food in the inn over there. Beds too if you require rest. Aloe oil in the cupboard, in case the vines gave you a rash. Settle in. Then come join me for a drink. You may just be the godsend we've been praying for.
Well, I am a paladin after all.
Damon might be knocking around here, right?
It's for a good cause.
Aye. Alright.
Jahira wants to know about supplies. Will we make it home?
Burning through our oil, but it should just about do.
Just about?
Just about. We shouldn't hang around too long, though.
Whatever I expected to find lurking in this cursed gloom, certainly wasn't this. Glimmer of hope amidst the darkness.
That's one way of looking at it. You could also say it's a prime target. The one
See any
pocket
movement
of
out there?
light in the gloom.
Well, I mean, those are very
Too dark to tell.
Oh, pragmatism. Thy name is Shadow.
I bet they're close.
You're not wrong, though.
Watching us.
Unless we keep our sojourn here to a minimum.
I would appreciate, honestly, would appreciate the game if they give a little clearance to if your companions are talking, then people aren't talking. But I mean, it's also potentially like, I mean, they don't care about your conversation, so why should they? So let's talk to Carla. She has something to say.
Oh my god, soldier. That's Jahira. The Jahira.
Ooh. I mean, I don't know who she is. She might be a character potentially from other Baldur's Gate games, potentially from otherwise in the lore. Apparently, if you're from Baldur's Gate, then know her. So we'll go with, she lives in the city, right?
Don't you know the whole story? Years ago, over a century, Jahira was part of a group that saved Baldur's Gate from Saravok, a Baalspawn trying to plunge the city into war.
That sounds...
My mum used to tell us stories about them. The legends who protected the city from evil. She said Jahira was a powerful druid. Adamant. Tough. I've told myself those stories 1,000 times since. I never thought I'd meet Jahira. She's a hero, and I was always... some outer city kid. Can't believe she wants to talk to us about working together. What a day!
Oh, okay. Baalspawn.
God's blood, this is heavy.
So Baalspawn, from my understanding, they were...
It's for a good cause.
Basically, they were like... they were people who had fragments of Baal's power, as in Baal, the god of murder. And okay, it's just doing autosave. Like another cutscene already. But Jahira and Baalspawn, that sounds like Baldur's Gate 2, the game, I think. Jahira was probably one of the recruitable companions there. I wouldn't particularly
see any movement out there.
Too dark to tell.
Now,
I bet they're close.
There's a fist here. Like there's an actual flaming fist personnel here, whatever reason.
Jaheira wants to know about supplies. Will we make it home?
Burning through our oil, but it should just about do.
Just about?
Just about. We shouldn't hang around too long, though.
Now this sounds like a problem that we might be able to alleviate, so...
Stock up while you can. I only hope I've brought enough to see us through.
Take off your hands at no cost to myself. I know, like there. It's nice that they give you the option, but I feel that like, especially as a noble, no, we're not going to attempt to persuade someone in a fairly desperate straits to give us any sort of thing, like aside from out of their own volition. So let's take a look. What did they have? Shield of Devotion. That's a very nice shield. I'm very sorry that nobody in the party actually uses shields, but Shield of Devotion looks like a very, very nice shield. Get 8 at level 3, which gives you 10 extra HP for several people, I think. They also have Incandescent Staff, which is you get Fireball, you get resistance to fire damage, get +1 to ranged spell attacks. Yep, a very good staff overall. Amulet of Harpers gives you access to the shield spell. Right, yeah. Gunti Scale Mail. Add your dexterity modifier to your armor class. Additionally, this armor does not impose disadvantage. I guess that means because it's medium armor, you generally add +2 from your dexterity modifier to your armor class. I'm gonna assume that because it says exotic materials that add dexterity modifier to your armor class, that it means that you get to add the entire thing, which is like, this is very nice if you have a high, if you can use a medium armor and still have a high, if you have a higher dexterity than this is a very nice one. +1 to initiative rolls is always nice. What about this? The Mighty Cloth. Okay. You gain bull strength and increase your strength score by 2, maximum 20. Unwavering bull. You cannot be pushed against your will, and you have an advantage on saving against. I'll be honest, like the Mighty Cloth, like, yeah, this is probably something that, like, for a monk, probably a very, very good pickup. Not so much for a wizard. Not so much, I don't think, for anyone else. Maybe a barbarian as well, but like, yeah, I guess barbarian, in that, like, if you want to go for the unarmored, like, I've gone for the armor on Carla, but if you want to go for the armored, then you do this, or unarmored, sorry. And Obsidian Laced Robe. Successful saving throw against a foe spell, deal 4 to 7 fire damage. I feel that this is too niche to really be that useful. How to uninhibited Kushigo. After dealing damage with an unarmed... Okay. Wait. After dealing damage with an unarmed attack, the wearer gains +1 bonus to their spell save DC until the end of their turn. I guess I'm not sure who this would be useful for. After dealing damage with an unarmed attack, the wearer gains +1 bonus to their spell save DC. Like this seems again like a very niche application. Like, I can't immediately think of any build that I've ever done that would have yeah. Now what about this? Defender's Great Axe. Making your first attack of the round, you can reduce this weapon's enchantment by 1 to increase your armor. Oh, okay. Okay. That's a pretty nice axe, I'll be honest. Pretty nice axe. Not sure. I mean, this might be something that you give, like, I'd give the Lazelle probably, because like she's running around in heavy armor, so being able to even up that, yeah. Great Clinger armor, while obscured wearer has advantage on saving throws, stealth +1, bark skin, or meadows and effects of bark skin. Yeah, this seems like an excellent druid one. Gloves of the balanced hands. When you make an attack with your offhand weapon, add your ability modifier. Okay. Banishment scroll, confusion, fire shield, greater invisibility, nice story. Polymorph, visibility, bane, potion of flying. Okay, what about anything +1 weapons? Okay. We'll get rid of all of the excess weird stuff that we managed to pick up along the way, such as Harper Blade. We're gonna throw out the metal shield, I don't think. Keep a couple extra torches on hand. Keep that on hand. Animal. I think that's all that we want to sell for now. Gonna sell. Oh, Carla has been bugging.
Take care now.
Have anything that we get? I was thinking that because she mentioned dwindling supplies, I was thinking that maybe we could potentially.
Yeah.
we could potentially get some kind of I don't like go find some supplies that they're missing or something.
I wish we had a bloody army.
But unfortunately, hello there, Gould. Unfortunately, you've caught us at a very bad time in the sense that, well, we've just come from violence to the one safe place that there apparently is in the last
Jahira wants to know about supplies. Will we make it home?
What do you have to say?
Through our oil,
Hey! That's close enough. Artifact or no, I don't like the likes of you crashing our party.
Give it a rest, Alfred. We need all the goddamned help we can get.
Well, I would like to glare at Alfred, certainly. I think we're gonna be the indignant noble here. I expected a bit more decorum from a flaming fist soldier.
Want me to shine your boots while I'm at it?
Easy. He's a bit on edge since the, incident.
A bit on edge, my arse. Not that you'll give a triple shot damn, but we were ambushed by them bloody cultists. Bastards torched the pigsty we were staying in, and made off with the Grand Duke of Baldur's Gate himself.
Yes, we are aware. I was there in the aftermath. I don't suppose Councillor Floric made it all the way here.
Sure did. For all the good that does us.
She's inside. One of the ground floor chambers.
Guess you need to be a goddamned counselor to get room and board around here.
He is more than a little bit of a shit.
See any movement out there?
Yeah, I guess we could still have violence in the city. That's true, but generally speaking, when you're playing as lawful good, you don't want to have or cause violence in the city if you can help it. What about you, Centi? Anything?
Can't chat. I need to reinforce the barricade.
Well, why the fuck are you just standing there doing nothing then? Alright. I think...
Need to find a way forward.
Get ourselves in. And
Perimeter's clear, Mom. Good.
It's right here.
We don't want any surprises.
Yes, Mom.
The little bastards at it again.
Welcome to our humble... Wait, are you Karlach? A lot of us were in Avernus. We saw you fighting. You were so good.
Well, yeah, I guess I was. I mean, you should avoid fighting for devils if you can. But if you can't, it helps to have a good right hook.
I saw you lay out a Moor demon in 2 hits. Bam! Bam! We were all like, whoa! How'd you learn to fight like that?
Had to. Life didn't pull any punches. It was up to me to learn to take a hit and deal one back.
I've been tossed around a lot too. I want to learn how to fight back too.
From the look of things, you've got your wits about you. A clever mind and a bit of style will take you a long way. Fight with those, and you may find you never need to use your fists at all.
In that case, want to buy a lucky ring I found?
No.
Ha! Nice try, Shorty. Keep it up, though, and you'll be scamming with the greats in no time.
Like, as a lawful good vengeance paladin of all things, I don't like I don't like advocating for scamming, stealing, or anything else. I don't think we'll be doing this. Real question is, are we going to be nice to Carla, or are we gonna be true to our nature? That's an interesting question to ponder. I feel that yeah, the kid does really look up to you.
It is, isn't it? Hope he makes it out of this mess with his wits in one piece. I'd like to see him set up in a proper home in the city. Every kid deserves that.
Aww. Well, it was pretty...
Check it out!
Oh.
We've gone legitimate, and Mole put me in charge. What do you need?
They've gone legitimate. Okay. I'll mind my skepticism for now on that particular one. I mean, Mole, another tiefling kid, did come to our rescue while we were being unduly antagonized, by the welcoming committee, so we'll give them the benefit of a doubt. Alright, yours is the first happy face I've seen in a good while.
I'm alive, ain't I? What's not to like?
Simple, but fair. He was quite under threat at the Druid Circle, and now he's here surrounded by magical darkness and death, and well, if that's what he's, you got any stock for an extra special customer like me?
I'm not supposed to mention it to anyone, but I do have something pretty special in stock. A key. What does it look like? What does it open? What treasures await behind its lock? That's for one lucky buyer to find out. Mole gave it to me and said I shouldn't let it go to just any old jackaday.
Why is the persuasion option the one that, like, deception is just straight up yes. Mole said that I could have it, which is, you know, yeah, you lied to his face, a simple lie, nothing about it. But persuasion, like, why do you need to put down the kid? Like, it's more like I assumed that persuasion would be like, well, I'll keep the key for you. Like, I'm like, so that nobody can steal or fucking like take it away from you. Like, if they're interested in, because, you know, I'm a big bad paladin and you're a little kid. Like, why is the persuasion just like, do you think Mole would have given it to you? That seems like unnecessarily harsh. All right, I'd like to buy it from you.
This is a valuable piece, so it's gonna cost a lot. And that is the price isn't changing.
Wow. What are these options? Why, like, this is literally just the I'm flexing on you, kid option, which is all right. Like, I'll be honest, like, this is the one that I'm looking at and going like, I'm really tempted to do it because, you know, I'm a noble, you're a peasant, I've got more. I've got money in the bank, I don't care. I'll be back with the money, I think, is the option that will go here.
Better hurry. I've got loads of interested parties.
I really wish I could make an inside check on that part.
Don't be shy. Have a gander at the finest stock.
I wish I could have gotten, like, an inside check on that particular one, because, like, he's bullshitting me through the teeth. Though, to be fair, it might be that, yeah, you really should know that he is bullshitting you through his seat, so it doesn't give you. And yeah, I agree that it's more, yeah, that's a fair point. Maybe it would have been too much intimidation there. But anyway, interesting kid. I mean, he probably has. Wait, what?
Premium trinkets and doodads.
We could literally just take this potion of greater healing off of the table here. It doesn't say that we're stealing it. Yeah, it is just pick up. Same thing with potion of invisibility. Drop to that seems weird to just be able to go walk over and just take it.
Last Light's best bargains right here.
Okay, what about this? Map of the Shadowland. Connected by the hand, is surrounded where explored. Enters the city is blocked by a powerful curse. A hub of wickedness. Embankment, point of attack, distillery, supplies, abandoned house, the shadows link. Let's talk to Jaheira again.
Please, be welcome.
Yeah, this is the person who welcomed us here.
My gods. To your very good health.
Carla's enthusiasm notwithstanding, this is the person who welcomed us into the city, and she was yeah, she was more than a little skeptical of us just strolling out. I don't, like, I'll be honest, I don't think it's, you know, proper etiquette to smell the wine first when you're getting toasted. I think you'll have to pardon my friend Carla. She's very excited to meet you.
Yeah. I mean, it's an honor, milady.
I will gladly drink to your health as well, Garlac.
that was one of the most awkward I mean, I guess if you're meeting your heroes, you can't get a little awkward. But yeah, I don't think. Let's toast. That seems like prim and proper here. To your very good health.
Well over a century old, and yet it hasn't lost a hint of flavor. Still not quite so sure about you, though. People tend to lose more than just flavor when illithids get their hands on them. I speak from experience. There's an air about you. Something alien. Answer me true and do not lie. The parasite is changing you, isn't it?
Yes, the parasite is giving me power and changing me for the better. It's trying to change me to win me over. I'm resisting its temptations. Yeah, I'm like it's clear that it does. Like it certainly is trying to change me. Trying to tempt me. Gives me things that I wouldn't have otherwise access to. But I am resisting its temptations.
And you're certain you will continue to resist?
I mean, me as the player here, like, I'm gonna just say, like, I would be like, not with absolute certainty, but as a lawful good paladin of vengeance, yes.
Good. I will take your word for it. And hold you to it, too. I have every reason to be cautious. I've traced people like you. People with parasites in their brains. All the way here from Baldur's Gate. The cult of the Absolute is spreading through the city. Quietly, quickly, and with unsettling deliberation. We tracked them to this ancient village, only to be faced with a man we killed and buried over a century ago.
Okay, so the cult of the Absolute is spreading in Baldur's Gate, which is not good. But at least some people in Baldur's Gate are apparently doing something about it. The professional military of the cities, the Flaming Fist, seems to be doing fuck all useful because they've lost their leader. They've lost the Grand Duke of Baldur's Gate. I feel that this one, again, needlessly antagonistic. Like, it's funny. Perhaps you should have hit him harder in the first place, but I'm gonna guess that he is like the leader of the Dark Judiciaries. I don't remember his name at the moment, but like we have heard his name before, certainly.
General Ketherick Thorm.
Yep.
Remember that name. He's the leader of the Absolutists.
No?
He was a Sharan once. Took to building an army of Dark Justiciars beneath this very village. Alongside the local druids, we made it our business to see him deposed, dead and buried. But he's returned. Not only does General Ketherick Thorm live again, it seems he is no longer mortal. He has become, in fact, invincible. We met him on the road here, commanding an army of the Absolute, intent on destroying Baldur's Gate. I put an arrow through his eye myself, only to watch him pluck it out like a splinter. He healed right in front of me and chased us into the shadows. Things looked hopeless, but experience has taught me that no matter how bleak things look, there's always hope. You are that hope.
All right. I am the hope then. Fair enough. Yeah. What sounds like instant regeneration, is a bit of a problem. Yes, I would argue. General Ketherick Thorm, was a Dark Justiciar, got put down by the Druids and apparently the Harpers, rose again, is now an Absolutist, which, the worst people, and then, like, I don't even really like the vodka that much, Absolute, so, I wonder if our local cleric of Shar is gonna have any words about that particular switch of allegiances, because, well, I think that she's gonna go like, oh, this is my holy mission. This is why I was led here by Shar, was this traitor to the cause be put down. Yes. Yeah, I am that hope. Yes. You think I can kill him? I mean, I do think that I am gonna be the hope, but the real question is, you think I can kill him, or what do you have in mind? I think we're gonna go with the straight and narrow. Think I can kill him?
Not immediately. Protected by your artifact, you can infiltrate his forces at Moonrise Towers, posing as a true soul. Find out what it is that makes him invincible, so we can strip him of his advantage. Once Ketheric is without his shield, the sword, together we assault his tower and put a final end to this blight.
I mean, I am glad that I'm not Oath of Devotion Paladin, because, well, deception doesn't really fit into the whole I must never lie part of the Oath. So, yeah, Vengeance gives you a little bit more leeway there, which is good. Once Ketheric is without, I'll make sure of it. You want to make use of my infection. I want to be cured of it. Yes. Ketheric's days are numbered. I'll make sure of it.
Without a cure for your infection, your days are numbered too. Yet you selflessly offer to spend them fighting alongside us. I like you. I promise I will do everything I can to make sure you survive this. Any cure starts with understanding the disease. Whatever magic Ketheric's using to control these tadpoles, it must be at Moonrise.
Yeah. Reasonable. Any ideas on how I can reach him? Towers are surrounded by shadows.
You're not our only secret weapon. Isobel, a faithful cleric of Selûne, and a light in the darkness.
Oh.
She cast the moon shield around the inn. It's the only reason we're still alive. She's upstairs in her chambers. Tell her I sent you, and she'll see you through the shadows safely.
I didn't...
Last night's best bargains, right here!
I didn't know that that's how it was pronounced. Like, I always thought it was Selûne, not Selûne. Yeah, that was a very interesting conversation. Oh no, not. God damn it.
Don't be shy. Have a gander at the finest stock.
Why are you
Your
here?
move, Maul.
You trapped me? I didn't even want to take this one.
Kalimshan rules, dear. The first piece touched is the first piece moved.
That's garbage. No matter where the night goes, I'm gonna lose it.
Then make the sacrifice useful. Guard your Mistra, or come for my Cyric.
What's going on here?
Look who made it. For once, I saved your butt out there, didn't I? We're square now, Chief. Say, do you play lance ball by any chance? It's my first time playing.
Always laid a fine trap for you, Mole. It looks to me like his Cyric could be dethroned.
Right. I mean, I feel that as a noble, you probably have a passing, like, in the background. You should have a passing knowledge of the lance board. Do we go for the attack, or do we protect your queen above all else? Because I honestly feel that he himself talked about going for the Cyric. But he didn't, like, I feel that that's luring her into a trap. I think Gale has just taken the bait. I think we're gonna fall back.
That's certainly another strategy. A losing one, but a strategy nonetheless.
You should be more careful who you listen to. Retreat begets regret. Always.
Hells! Thought I had you!
They always do. You came close, though. All you needed was a dash more courage. You will remember that, won't you? When you consider my offer.
That's a little
What
unfortunate.
a lovely specimen she is. A blushing apple begging to be plucked.
Please let me smack this creep.
She might have won, you know, if you hadn't made her retreat.
Yeah, that's fair. But it's in her best interest to retreat from a devil.
Look outside. There's no one else for her to run to. But don't you worry about Moll. It goes without saying she still has the unconditional freedom to choose the only option she has left. Besides, I do enjoy being in this neighborhood again. It has such a rich history of abject tragedy. And tragedy, my friend, well, there's my bread and bloody butter.
He's wrong about at least one thing. Well, it's not the only choice she has left now that I'm here. I am interested in the region's tragedy, that's for certain. But I do also want to keep Moll safe. Might be a little more than a little questionable in her methods, but she's still a child and needs to be protected from a literal devil. I think we're going to still indulge our curiosity because this comes off as too much of a thuggish thing to say. And I do also think that as a devil, I don't think he, like, there's no point in him, like, he knows how to play things, and just crushing someone isn't his style, I don't think. What is this region's history of tragedy?
Why spoil it? It's all out there, waiting to be discovered.
Of course you do.
You never know what you might find if you just dig a little deeper.
Alright, fair enough. You stay away from Moll, you hear?
She lost. She is lost. It's only a matter of time before the apple is plucked. But enough about my lesser pursuits. Why bother with trifles when I'm in the illustrious presence of my very favorite client? Tell me, oh apple of my eye, how have you been? You don't have any gills to get green around yet, but you do look a little worse for wear in this light.
I do wish that, like, kind of wish that Baldur's Gate 3 had been around, or like this is the sort of smooth-talking devil that I feel was a little, like, when I was running the first campaign. Like, this was a little, I think this sort of a smooth-talking devil man could have been somebody in the campaign. Like, Asmodeus didn't really come across that way. But so this could have been very useful sort of inspiration. But I'm not one of his clients because I have literally not done a deal with you, and I am not going to do a deal with you because you're a literal devil and you can I should really smite you right here and right now. Nope. I've never... I think... leave me alone, Hellspawn, seems quite the Paladin thing to say at this point.
All in good time, dear. See you soon.
Cultists, Mom.
Preparing to march, I wager.
Seems that way.
Yeah, that just didn't inspire confidence in me.
Last night's best bargains, right here.
Ah, Mr. Barkus Root, you're here as well.
Ah, you found your way. Good.
So this is somebody that we've saved twice now, and he's been at our camp for a little bit as well. But I told you I'd rescue Wulbren and the others. This is my first stop.
I haven't forgotten. And as it happens, I was making something to help you on your way. That is, if you're still going to help Wulbren and the others.
Of course I am.
In that case, you'll be very pleased to learn what I have in store for you. A new type of smoke powder. All the bang and boom of the original, but with an extra surprise. I call it the Brilliant Retort. You'll need it if you're going to survive this cursed place. You'll need it if you're going to get into Moonrise Towers and help the Deep Gnomes taken prisoner there. You'll need it if you're going to save Wulbren.
Wulbren who? Yeah, I thought that was your mission.
Let's call a thing. A deep gnome won't get far into the Absolute's orgy of evil. We already learned that in the Underdark with those sadistic Dwergar, didn't we? It's doubly true in this place. You, on the other hand, have proven resourceful in such infiltrations. I'll do my part according to my talents. And you, I hope, will do yours. The Brilliant Retort will aid you. Thus, I will make it.
Yeah. I do honestly like the Brilliant Retort as a name for an explosive device, I think. Anything I can do to help.
Unless you've got access to a 300-year-old Tempusian apothecarial almanac? No. But that's for me to worry about. You do whatever it is you do. Some of us are counting on you.
Thanks for the vote of confidence. Now, I noted that there is a cat. Therefore, I shall drink this potion of speaking to animals, and I shall speak to the cat.
Wulbren, you fool.
Hiss! I say hiss!
It. I mean, I don't want to scare the kitty, so
And yet you harm me by your very presence. This is my territory, and you're in it.
That... Barkus is permitted and I am not?
Precisely.
My intentions are pure. I only wanted to admire you up close.
I'll allow it.
Quite the specimen you are. How did you come to this place? It feels weird, buttering up a cat, but perhaps he knows something useful.
I slinked, of course. You've had enough. Now go. Quickly. Yes.
He's getting agitated. You seem like someone who knows what he's about. Heard anything interesting around here?
Good of you to notice. For my part, I have noticed the cleric is a liar. She promised me a bit of milk. But do you see any milk, do you? Nor do I. Disgraceful.
Truly, he is having, I mean,
And I don't want to give you a lashing.
Don't be shy. Have a gander at the finest stock.
we got an inspiration because we are a noble, and we have spoken with the lordly cat at last light. Yeah, alright then. Inspiration gotten, I guess. Oh, there's Alfira. This is a bard that we helped compose a song at the Druid Glade.
Premium trinkets and
You're all right. Thank
Potentially,
goodness.
maybe not a bard,
I was
but a
worried they got
troubadour.
you too.
I'm alright, yes, thank goodness. You think a few shadows could beat me? I like this one. Like, the confidence is there, and I certainly like the confidence, but I do also like being, yeah, surrounded by friendly faces. So I'm glad you made it too. It's one hell of a curse.
It wasn't the curse that did us in.
Oh?
We were ambushed out in the darkness by cultists. We surrendered, but that wasn't enough for them. They lined us up like dogs. Asherak was with the kids, telling them it was going to be all right. Maybe that's why they picked him. Told him to kneel. They took his eyes first, then his tongue.
That's... Yep. Yep. Cultists. I don't know why they wandered into the darkness, I'll be honest. I suppose they were just desperate to reach Baldur's Gate. But I would like to know how they survived. Because, well, vengeance, Paladin, this might be information that will help me kill them. Avenge their deaths. But I do also think that some compassion is in order. I'm so sorry.
It just never stops. Roland, of all people, saved us. He said he stayed in the grove because of you. And I'm damn glad of it. Without him, well, none of us would be here.
Oh. The apprentice wizard came in handy.
Yes. He shielded me and the kids, while his brother and sister rushed the cultists. Cal and Leah were dragged away, along with the others. Roland isn't taking it so well. None of us are, to be honest. How do you do it? How do you keep going?
Yeah. Just take it one step at a time. That's pretty much how you should do it, like, if you're on a march as well. Just don't think about the weight. Don't think about the ache. One step forward at a time.
You make it sound so easy. But I'll try. You've done so much for us already. But I have to ask. The others might still be out there. If they're not dead, they're in Moonrise. And gods have mercy on anyone in that hell's pit.
Yep. I'm surprised that both of these are an Oath of Vengeance choice. Casting aside, yes. So it just gives yep. Yeah, if they're not there, they're in Moonrising. Gods have mercy. Yes, I agree. I will do everything in my power to save them. You have my most solemn vow.
Thank you. If anyone can manage it, you can. Just be careful up there, all right? I can't handle anyone else dying.
I didn't expect the tieflings to have gotten ambushed and be found here. But does make sense, doesn't it? Anything you have to say?
Premium trinkets and doodah.
Thought you'd be 10 yards tall the way Zevlor spoke of you. Ceres, Scout. Seems we missed one another at the Grove, but the others told me how you helped us. A pity. You pulled them from one death trap, only for me to land them in this one.
You're responsible? I heard you were ambushed by the cult. It sounded brutal.
Aye. Not a battle she's likely to put to song. Maybe we should have just surrendered. Zevlor begged us to. But they were toying with us. Making examples. And we'd had enough of taking it. Those of us who cut free just kept running till we found this place. The others... maybe the cult got them. Maybe the curse.
Awesome. Yeah. I am very curious about what they were doing here out to begin with. We're bound for Baldur's Gate. But I can't help but have you no shame? You were tasked with protecting these people, yet you ran.
Aye, I did. Maybe you'd have been the one to save us, if you'd been there. Or maybe you'd be missing, along with the rest.
Last night's best bargains, right here.
Log have anything? Not the grey eyes, the wizen. Hello, Boo and friend. The mysterious Mr. Black. DJ Mulligan. Alright. Okay, hello, Miles Loss, Ellis Gregor. I'm gonna assume that these are references.
Is anyone keeping an eye on?
Don't be shy. Have a gander at the finest stock.
Maybe not, Mom.
Oh, we're not going to think about it. But yeah,
Get the bottle. Hand me the bottle. It's not hard.
Roland.
I don't want to. And I don't want to give you a lashing, but I...
There's another bottle of Arabellan Dry back there. Put it on the bar, then piss off and leave me alone.
Jaheira said we should serve drinks, but that we shouldn't serve drunks.
Jaheira didn't save your ragged little tail from the cultists. I did.
Oh, Roland. I heard your siblings were taken by the cult. That seems like too direct of a thing, but...
They were. And you should have been there to hear their screams when they were dragged away. If you hadn't filled their heads with all that self-righteous heroic crap at the Grove, none of this would have happened.
Then it's my responsibility to bring them back.
They're my responsibility. You go save the world. Or your own arse. or whatever it is you do. I'll fix this.
What I won't do is send
Well, he's at least sufficiently motivated, and yet he's here drinking.
Good to see you're still breathing. It's the best we can hope for.
Yeah, you have nothing better to do. What about the little ones behind the bar?
If this is about Roland, go away!
No need to snap at me.
Sorry. Roland snapped too, and I didn't like it.
Which he shouldn't have done.
Right? He went through 3 bottles before I told him to stop. It was for his own good. He can barely stand up straight.
Trying to look after him.
He did save us after all. Anyway, it's his loss.
What do you mean, his loss?
I found this book. Old, dusty, full of strange lettering. Pretty sure it's magic. I was gonna give it to Roland so he could learn new spells, you know? Beats drinking till he forgets the ones he knows. It's for Roland.
Yep, fair enough. I feel like this is like, I'm obviously not going to go for the deception angle. I don't think I'll be intimidating a little kid either. But I do feel that this is a case of Roland doesn't get these spells. He doesn't get any sort of heroic ideas in his head that he's unable to fulfill. And then we potentially get something out of it. And we shall add a bonus of guidance. And hope that we roll... Okay, yep. Alright, 26 seems reasonable.
Guess you can have it then. I don't care.
Oh, you didn't care.
Anyway, I'm sick of talking. You can go now. Bye-bye.
That's honestly quite a rude kid. What about Umi? Anything you want to say?
I tried telling Mr. Roland that he'd had enough too. He didn't like it then either.
Yeah. That's kind of how drunkards usually are. So what did we get? We got a book. Which book is it? This one? Oh, it's not that one. Sergeant DeHurst. No. Dusty. No. Battered Diary. Harper. No. Faded Logbook. Oh. Where is it? Can't have suddenly just... There it is. Way of the Wanderer. Sort of mind feeling as perhaps then I could fail. Home isn't home, far from love isn't love. I see. Makes sense, I think. Perhaps the peripatetic patter of these words can create some rhythm approximating the joy of... I don't think that's magic. I don't know why. Don't know why they would think that it takes double damage from radiant for some reason. Like fire damage vulnerability in a book, yeah, it seems reasonable. Why is the way of... We'll give it to Gale this time, I guess. Doesn't say anything about it. There's a locked chest over there. We're not gonna open it. Our business.
Premium trinkets and doodah.
Anything of interest over here? Just be a balcony. Barrels. Great. Great. Oh. There's some kind of maybe a small river or a lake that we're basically on like the edge of the lake. Barrier extending just outside. Particular. So I think we're just gonna move on over, get ourselves to the top floor. See what the good cleric has to say.
Finest stuff.
I believe it was said that the cleric was in. Great. Let's go and... Anything you can tell me, Maija?
Take it easy while you can. We'll keep the watch.
Yeah, fair enough. I assume this is the cleric. Isabel's. Yes.
What I won't do.
As I listen.
Not bad. I've had better days, and worse ones.
Bells. Nope. Nope. We don't want to steal it, and it feels a little rude to read it. Let's not
Bargains right here.
read her diary. We'll talk to her. That's a very... I'm pretty sure that Shadowheart has, like, very similar looking spear on her back. Oh. Looks to be a little laggy for... Seems to have cleared up. So she gathered some kind of magical energy in her hands, and then she added it into the barrier. And she seems to be straining herself to do so, I guess.
I didn't realize I had an audience.
Yes.
The true soul who's going to save us all. I'm Isabel. Pleased to meet you.
Okay. Did somebody come and... Yeah. Word gets around fast. I think we're going to observe proper decorum here. And you. I've heard you're the protector of this inn. The banisher of shadows.
Myself and Our Lady are doing what we can to hold the line. I hear you and your tadpole will be our offense. Free from the Absolute's influence, yet able to walk among cultists. It's almost too good to be true. But I'd be a poor cleric indeed not to avail of a blessing when I see one. Let me guess. Jaheira's sent you to beg a protection spell off her favorite cleric.
Well...
It hurts. Perfect. It'll make you immune to the lesser effects of the Shadow Curse, which will get you closer to the towers. But there are places it won't help. Places where the curse is darker, stronger. The cultists are able to traverse even the deepest shadows, though. I don't know how. The Harpers are trying to figure it out.
Selûnite magic. Dark Lady, forgive me.
Good nose. Like a nasty little terrier.
Yeah, I figured she wouldn't appreciate that, yeah. I mean, I would like to thank her, but I feel that... Anything else I should know before heading off?
Ketheric is a frightening man, but you have something he doesn't. Allies worth having. While you're busy in the towers, I'll be sure to... Wait. Do you hear that? Something's wrong.
Don't particularly. Huh? Oh god. Are we gonna be cutscened into a battle? These feel like we're gonna get cutscened into a battle.
Hello, Isabel.
Marcus, is that you? What's happened to you?
Yeah, that's...
I've been blessed. You can be too. Come with me, and you can hear all about it from Ketheric himself.
Oh boy. Yeah, no, we don't follow the Winged Freak. Absolutely not. Isabel, do you know this man?
He's a flaming fist. Or was. Came with the others when we created this haven.
And I thank you for your hospitality. True soul, my instructions are clear. Take the girl to Ketheric, alive.
We absolutely will probe his thoughts. More information. And we rolled a 7. Thank fucking God for that. Alright.
A haunting face swims into your mind's eye, its instructions vivid in your mind. Nothing is more important than bringing the girl alive.
Oh boy.
What's going on? If you have something to say, say it.
Yeah. I mean, Marcus is trying to kidnap you, Isabel. We're going to need to fight our way out of this one.
Pathetic. The Absolute sees all. Your treachery will be punished.
I'll shove a glaive up his ass the moment I meet him.
Of course. You can't believe them, Marcus. Ketheric will never give you whatever it is you've been promised.
He already has. Time to go, Isabel. Isabel.
Yeah, okay. Yes, we will attempt to stab at the... probably shouldn't have... Oh, they're trying to take her. Okay, Jaheira, on the fight.
You'll make excellent fertilizer.
Oh, okay. Oh, she can. All right.
Eat now.
Yeah. This is gonna be a very. All right. So let's take stock here. We have. He is trying to get her unconscious so he can bring. Okay. Yeah. So there is a winged horror over there. What are the winged horrors? Look. They're undead. Okay. They don't seem particularly... Alright, so... Bonus action. Barbarian Rage. And then... Okay. Reckless attack. There. Reckless attack. Laceration. Ooh, critical hit, nice. Bleeding.
One can't always be a gentleman.
Right. Now here's the question. Where is Maul? Did he already get taken? I don't. Paris, Harper, Roland, or she is. There is no Maul to be found in the initiative order. So I think Maul basically just got kidnapped, and there is nothing. Okay. Now, we're not in a great place. Really in a great place to be applying any wizardry here.
Good move.
But hey, at least you got your violence, Robo. Right. Don't want to go after going far. We just didn't pound on Flaming Fist guy. Five. Doing you, Isabel. Gets smacked. Sacred Flame. Oh. I think this calls for upper class. That's weird. For some reason, it didn't have aura of protection like actively on, which is weird. We're going to curse this Marcus. Is he? Aberration. I think we are gonna curse him, and then we toggle non-lethal attacks because we do want to take him alive to see if we can get any like worthwhile information out of him. Instead of, I guess. There's more winged horrors than I assumed there were. Dashes in. Attack of opportunity. Full arm master. Attack of opportunity. Yep, they are definitely going after Isabel. Yep, they are okay. They are just fully concentrating on her.
Nature has fangs.
Okay, you're shape there. I think this is a good enough place to. Yeah, I'll be honest, I don't think we need to, I don't think we particularly need to. Need here. Come on, put him down. Almost strike. Of course she gets a critical hit on the bonus action. With the weave. Which procs thing, alright. We can't. What we're going to do is we're going to cast slow because a bunch of people around. Okay, what if we with ease walk here? Get a line of sight. No. Okay, we'll have to. Yeah, I think so. One of them managed to. That's fine. Please heal yourself, Isabel. Okay, healed herself. Did cast Sacred Flame on that, but he saved, so still alive and fighting. Paralyzed. What the? Okay. So take him unconscious. Yep, he's knocked out. Wonderful. And then also heal Isabel. I'm honest. I'm surprised that she. Like, I figured that there might be like, oh, she needs to make a wisdom save because, like, she's a cleric of Saloon. She doesn't want to do it, but apparently that wasn't the case, thank God. Winged Horror is making a dash for it. Ooh, Roland. No, we... Okay. Alright. Harper Boar is a low-level barbarian. He just fucking flattened that Winged Horror with... Alright. Roland is paralyzed. I don't want Roland to die. Like, he seems a bit of an asshole, but I still don't want him to die. Let's see, can you... Yes. Get over there.
I think you can take me on.
And we are going to untoggle that one. I don't think we need to take any of these winged horrors. Yes, Polar Master. Smack him in the face. Ooh. Oh, there's a bunch of water there. That's not good. Of course there's a bunch of water. Like that got that area got ice stormed. Of course there's a bunch of water there. I'm an idiot. I might have just made things worse for me. Alright, here, please save Roland. I don't think I can actually make it down there, like, fast enough to save Roland. Alright. Right. Can't reach that destination. That on. What's your chances of away, I think. And miss with an 84%. Yeah, I don't think she cares about skeleton. He's running over there.
Death is but a word away.
Death is but a word away indeed. That winged horror in particular wants to die. Yes. 2 HP. Oh, and the Ray of Frost made this into ice, so okay, it's not doing damage anymore, but now it's slippery. Oh, she's paralyzed. She's paralyzed. Now you.
On the move.
Nope. She just. Yep. Oh, and she went. Yeah. Apparently, going prone does mean that you. Oh, he's still alive. He's still alive. Hopefully, yeah. We're not gonna be able to get there to help him. So, oh, and you mirror image rather than useful. God damn it. Still paralyzed. Okay, hit him, please. Move slightly. We missed that one. Polar Master. Hit that one. Yes, we can find the point. And he's on. Okay. But yeah, no, apparently going prone in this game means that you lose concentration on spells, which is something that I learned before this session, but yeah, no, I didn't think that she'd just fall flat on her ass because of some ice. Clearly she's not from Finland, so I suppose that would explain it. Alright, Jaheira, you're prowling. You didn't do anything useful. Nissa, you killed him. Okay. I don't think.
Over there.
Yep. Now she's prone. I didn't think that a cantrip would cause this much trouble for me, but yeah, no, she's now literally prone there. Paralyzed. Come on, Eris. Come on. No, critically missed. Okay.
On I go.
Can you... Not enough movement. God damn it. Really? Okay. Let's see if we can kill the winged horror. And we could. Jesus Christ, he was like on 1 or 2 hit points.
Still alive.
Isabel, are you all right? I'm fine. Marcus has been with us since the start. They've been tracking us this whole time. And that was no random attack. You were the target, Isabel. They know how important you are. But they don't know about you. Ketheric will strike again. We need you to strike first. Discover the source of his invulnerability. Make him mortal so we can make him bleed. Good luck.
We're in more danger than I knew. If something happens to me, everyone in this inn is dead. Like that.
Yep. Marcus told me Ketheric wanted you captured, not killed. Why? If I had to guess, it's because they have some sort of a sacrifice thing going on, and they want her for that. That would be my guess on the matter.
Why does a man like him do anything? Power, spite, some kind of twisted personal morality. I can understand why he'd want me dead. Without me keeping the curse at bay, everyone in this inn, everyone intent on killing him, is dead too. As for why he'd want to take me alive, I don't know. And I don't want to find out. Now that we have you, I hope I won't have to.
I do very much appreciate the fact that I'm getting tired of hearing that, and I never get tired of hearing that. I do like that. So far at least, the game developers, I feel, have done a very good job of like giving you dialogue options. But obviously, we are gonna once I take Ketheric's head, you'll be safe again.
No mercy. For Ketheric will have none on you. End this.
Go already! But we don't
And
even
I think
know the way to Moonrise.
with that,
That's why we should leave
we
now.
are. I think this is a good enough place to save the game and call it a day for the for our particular session of Baldur's Gate 3. I was certainly not expecting a battle, but perhaps I should have been. Like, it seems reasonable to assume that, well, people want to assassinate the person keeping up the barrier. So perhaps I should have seen this one coming. I wonder if we can get him up and interrogate him, since we took him alive, or whether we just need to just kill him. But yeah, that was Baldur's Gate 3 for very interesting things. We learned about an apparent safe haven in the second arc, and we also can now look forward to more information, more people to protect. We need to save the Thieflings again, and hopefully we can do that. There is very little that should stop us from doing that. We are, of course, invincible conquerors. And thank you all for watching. I say a good morning, good day, good afternoon, and good evening to you all, whatever it happens to be, wherever you are. And so good luck, and I hope to see some people here next time as well.